Chance, what challenges does a quarterback present who extends plays and moves around, is elusive as Bo Nix?
Yeah, it's a whole nother element. It's really difficult because he's super athletic. He's fast, but he's also physical. So he can finish runs. So it's he has the arm talent to make the throw. So you have to respect that. And then when he escapes the pocket, it's not like he's not a frail quarterback by any means. So he has the speed to beat you on the edge, and then you gotta be right in your positioning because he'll put a shoulder into you too. So it's another element that adds like a big wrinkle.
Chance, did things feel different at all yesterday coming in for film, knowing that y'all had played a pretty complete game compared to some of the past few weeks?
I think you feel a little bit, obviously better when you don't see as many points on the board. I think we would have liked to obviously start and finish better. But I think that we have like a piece of that middle game that we could be pretty proud of. So like that's a good feeling, but not like a comfortable feeling either because we know that, if we don't get the goal line stand, it's 14 points, and the game's a little different. So, yeah.
It seems like these last couple of games, Sam and Cedric have really kind of freed up everybody else on the defense to do their jobs more. Just how valuable is it having that kind of pass rush in front of you?
Yeah, it's invaluable. Those guys are fantastic, and they're doing an amazing job. When you can get a pass rush with three rushers, like it opens up so much more, especially with the way the college football is now, and it helps you with some RPO windows, and it helps you with extra guys in coverage, and it's amazing what those guys do. I'm glad it's appreciated because it's fantastic, but I don't think people realize how hard it is.
Chance, Saturday, in the first quarter, LSU had a couple of drives where they kind of pushed you guys down the field, and then it looked like something clicked. Was that anything tangible that you could identify where y'all started stopping them for the good bulk of the game?
I think the goal line stand gave us some momentum. It's much like a turnover in the sense of what it does for the energy on the sideline, and then just the reality of the game. You're getting the ball back. So I think that was important. And I think for a defense, I think in a lot of situations when you can see yourself stopping a team and you kind of get the blueprint of what that looks like, it's a little easier to go forward. I think sometimes when you struggle early, it kind of feels like you're sliding in snow and it's hard to get your feet going. So when you can see what that looks like, that's helpful.
Lane was joking about how bizarre it felt to punt from midfield and trust the defense to get the 3 and out. Do you guys feel that in the game when, they're putting the faith in us now?
I do, I guess, but I don't know. There's been other situations where we go for it on fourth down, and I feel that same trust. So I don't know when you go back in hindsight, like you understand you get into his mindset and see why he did it. So like that's cool, but I think during the game we're just kind of just worrying about doing the job at hand.
Penalties have been an issue for this team, and there were a few on defense on Saturday. At this point in the season, what can you guys do? Is it something that you guys are consciously thinking about? How do you guys kind of clean that up?
Yeah, just overemphasizing it during the week. I think that's something that, you can't just focus on trying to clean up on a Saturday. It's something that we got to do Sunday through Friday. And I think I'm confident in our guys that we're going to work on that and we're going to clean that up because guys want to make the right steps and we want to do the right thing, and that's definitely one of these things that we have to address to be the team that we want to be.
It has to motivate you because it motivates me to hear the crowd screaming Snoop when 24 hits the field. Just tell us about that feeling, please.
Like I've been saying before, like when they scream, they give me energy, excite me. I know the fans, they showing me love, so that's a big thing to me. So I love it.
Jarian said the other day that the three of you all haven't played your best game at the same time yet. He said he thought it was coming. Your thoughts on that? How close have you all came to playing your best game at the same time? And if that were to happen, what do you think that would look like?
Honestly, we haven't yet played our best game with the whole group. We still somebody have a good game and the other won't have a good game. So we still working on that right now. Like when we do have all three of us have a good game, it's gonna be hard to stop us. So we still working.
Snoop, I think you've carried the ball 15 and 14 times the last 2 games. I'm just curious from a fatigue level, energy level, how many carries a game do you think you would have in you?
I got about 15, 20 in me. I know Saturday I was getting tired fast, so yeah, about 15, 20.
Thank you.
When you look at the sideline or you're in the huddle and you see that guys like Braylon and Mingo aren't out there, what do you guys as running backs kind of change about your perspective or your outlook, knowing that the receivers probably can't carry you as much as they did at the beginning of the year?
It's just more opportunity for the running backs. We stay prepared through the week, so we know what type of game plan we'll have. So we just got to be ready.
Were y'all extra motivated coming into this one, knowing that the running backs kind of had to carry it even with Matt banged up?
Actually, they said it was gonna be a throwing game plan, so it's changed in the game. So the running backs came out, we did our thing.
You are going to Auburn on Saturday with a lot on the line. I think that's fair to say. What do you remember when y'all went over there in 2019? What do you remember about that game?
My freshman year, my first time playing at Auburn. We played good. We had left some stuff on the field though. Could have did better. I know we lost by I think a touchdown. So we just got to go in there and play right because we on the road. We really haven't played well on the road yet, so just go in there and just leave it all out there.
Do you remember anything? I know it was loud that night, came down to the final drive. Do you remember anything about how difficult it is to play there, the atmosphere?
It was definitely loud. I ain't going to say it was difficult to play there. You just got out there and play your game, but it was definitely loud.
A couple weeks ago, Lane came in here and told us that someone had put a sign on his office that said Snoop. Did you know about that? Kind of trying to, I think it's someone trying to get you the ball a little bit more.
Yeah, I knew about it until I went in his office and seen it. But when I was actually finna come here for an interview, I had seen it. So that was on time. I ain't know about it, but I knew about it. So, yeah.